Hello everyone, it's me Shugufta and welcome back to our Python series with me. So in this video we talk about NumPy. So the first thing is that what is NumPy? So NumPy is a numerical Python like a powerful Python library that we use for machine learning and AI problems related. Like if we talk about machine learning problem, it convert heavy amount of data into informations like useful points. And we take useful points and we make some decisions from that. So, like NumPy is used to do some heavy calculations. Like in NumPy, the array is very fundamental object. So the question arises why we need NumPy in Python. Like if we have to store multiple data, what we do? Like we use multiple variable to store data. Or the other option is that we can store all the variables like different type of data in one variable with the help of a list. It means that in we don't have an array concept in Python. But unfortunately, Python don't have an array. But we use some array module in Python. But these modules support only one dimension array. That's why we need NumPy to solve our problem, and we have to store multiple type of data, and we do heavy calculation in Python. Okay, so the first thing is that we have to install NumPy library in my Python. So for this, we have to write pip install NumPy. Okay, and now run this program, run this, and you see that's a requirement already satisfied because I already installed NumPy. That's why they are giving me this answer. But if you don't have already have NumPy in your Python, you only have to write it, and after some taking some time, they install you NumPy. Now I am using or I am writing an array with the help of NumPy. So for this, I first thing is that you have to write import NumPy as an p. Okay. So here we use variable name numpy array. Okay. And here we represent like np dot array. And for this we use square bracket, and there we use round bracket, and to represent an array we have to write in the square bracket. For this we have to write 2 comma 3 and then close it, and now we have to print it. So for this we have numpy array. Okay, so now if we have to run this program, so you see how easily we can make an array which is 1 2 and 3. So it is a one dimensional array, but we want like two dimensional, three dimensional. How do we do that? So here, like the change that we do is same. Like if I have to copy paste it, copy and then paste in the next cell. So the thing is that here you can use two times round bracket. Okay, because here we are writing two dimension. So for this you have to give them two round bracket, and here I am writing another array which is like 4 comma 5 comma 6, and then close it. And now if I have to run the program, so you see how easily we can do that. But if we have to do like three-dimensional array, so here we have like to write something else. 9. Okay. And so now if I have run this program, so you see how easily we can do, and we can build or to store data like a three dimension. Now we also have some inbuilt functions like to find out the type of an array or the size of an array. So the first thing is that we have to find out type of an array. For this you have to write, like if I have to find the above three-dimensional array, the type. So for this I am writing the variable name. First you have to like And here I assigned a variable name called numpy array. Okay. And then dot d type, like to find out the type of an array. Okay. So now if I run this program, so you see, I got my answer, like it's an integer. Now if I have to find out the shape of an array, for this I am asking them numpy array dot shape. Okay. So when I run this program, so you see, they get me an answer 3 comma 3, where we have 3 rows and 3 columns. But here, if I have to find out the size of an array, so I am asking them the, like, size mean number of an elements, number of, like there how many numbers are in the array. So for this we have to find out numpy array dot size. Okay, so if I run this program, so you see we have our answer is 9, and also in this we have 9 type of elements in our bracket. Okay. Okay, these are all the functions, like to represent, to find out the type, shape, size, dimensional. Okay, so if we move further, where I have to call, like I have to make a matrix of all the zeros. So how can we do that? For this, I have to call a variable name called zeros. Okay, and here I am writing np dot zero, and here you whatever you want, like 2 cross 2 matrix, 3 cross 3, like 2 rows, 3 column, whatever you want you can do it. But if I do like 2 comma 3, like the simple, and then zeros. Okay, so what happened if I run this? So you see there is an array, like they can't print interpret 3 as data type. Why? The thing is 8, it needs shapes as a first parameter, and we are passing 2 parameters. So simply passing it, so for this we need 2 brackets. Like in the above case, when we are working with dimensions, we have 3 brackets for 3 dimensions. So for here, when we are type asking them, so here we do like 2 brackets. Okay, so when I run this program, so you see we easily get an answer. So, but there is another problem. Like we don't even demand a number whose like zeros with floating value. So why they give us the floating value? So like if I have to, so here I am type me in D type, like give me the value in integer. Okay. So when I run this program, so you how easily it can do it. Okay. So similarly, if we do for the ones, so how can we write it? Like we do the same here. We have called the ones, and here I am writing np dot ones. Okay, and then I am asking them 3 comma 3 matrix, and also the type, because I don't even want the floating value. Okay, and int, and then I am writing that ones. So you see how easily we can get the ones. Now move further, like we use some function which is like range or line space. So why we need range? Like so in some time, like we need like we have to write from the value from 0 to 10 or 0 to 9. So doing it manually, we use a function, like here I am using a slash r, and here I am doing np dot range. Okay, and here am I writing the number like 10, because I want some value from 0 to 10, and here I am printing it. Okay, so let's see if I run this. So you like I expected that the value is from 0 to 10, but here we get an array or value from 0 to 9, because here 10 is exclusive. But if I want 10 to appear, so I have to write 11, and then I run this program. So how, so see how easily we can do that. So here we use another function which we called line space. For this I am writing it like a slash l or d, whatever you want. Like these are variable name, and here I'm an np dot line line space, and I want some value which is from 1 to 5, like the floating values, but I need some values with having the spaces. Like I want 10 values, but from 1 to 5 and in floating. So like it like 0.1, 0.5, and 1, 1.5, like these types of values I want. So here I am writing the range that I want value from 1 to 5 and it's floating value, and how many values, it's about 10. Okay, so let's see what happen if I run it. You see we get our values. Okay, so this is our inbuilt function, the line space. There are so many inbuilt function we use in a NumPy or to solve an array problem. So we talk about some different types of libraries to how to install in the further video. So stay tuned.